Hello sporters. Welcome to Endless Sport Time. The Detroit Pistons have been one of the worst teams in the NBA for years, losing the competitiveness they have historically shown. Pistons' golden era was in the late 1980s. This team is generally remembered as the villain of the movie, because of their dirty play for many years. They played every game like it was their last, their intensity was amazing, and they ended the rise of Michael Jordan by winning 2 consecutive NBA championships. In the 2003-04 season, the Pistons won another championship, which is their last to date. While this franchise has had its ups and downs, it has always had some very talented players. Without further ado, let's have a look at the top 10 players in Detroit Pistons history. 10. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was a key player in the Detroit Pistons' back-to-back championships in 1989 and 1990. His defense and natural ability to win the ball made all the difference. In 7 seasons with the team, the Worm averaged 8.8 points and 11.5 rebounds per game, and was named Defensive Player of the Year twice, and First-Team All-Defensive Player 5 times. If it weren't for Dennis Rodman, the Pistons wouldn't have been such bad guys. 9. Dave Bing. NBA Hall of Famer, Dave Bing, was an early icon for the Detroit Pistons. He played for the team during the first 9 seasons of his career, from 1966 to 1975. He averaged 22.6 points, 6.4 assists, and 4.2 rebounds per game. Bing is 4th in franchise history in total points, 15,235 points to be specific, and 3rd in assists, that's 4,330 assists. He would have also finished in the top 5 in steals, but that statistics wasn't recorded in his first 6 seasons. The only thing Bing misses out on is winning a championship ring. 8. Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond played 8 seasons at a high level for the Detroit Pistons. In fact, he posted a player efficiency rating of 22.1, the 3rd highest in franchise history. The Big Penguin averaged 14.4 points, 13.9 rebounds, 1.4 steals and 1.6 blocks per game for the Pistons. He ranks 2nd in franchise history in rebounds, that's 8,199 rebounds, 3rd in blocks, with 927 blocks, 5th in steals, 823 steals, 7th in win shares, and 9th in value over replacement with 16.2. 7. Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace wasn't as good as Andre Drummond, but he played more for the Detroit Pistons, and helped them win a championship in the 2003-2004 season. Big Ben had a 26.5 value over replacement in the Piston uniform, which is 6th in franchise history, a 65.9 win shares, a 49.0 defensive win shares, 7,264 rebounds, 931 steals, and recorded 1,486 blocks. Ben Wallace was such a wall that he was named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times. 6. Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups had 8 amazing years with the team. He is best remembered as the MVP of the 2004 Finals, where the Detroit Pistons defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 4-1. He averaged 21 points, 5.2 assists, 3.2 rebounds, and 1.2 steals per game, with a .696 true shooting percentage. Mr. Big Shot ranks in the top 5 in franchise history in assists, that's 2,984 assists, win shares of 73.6, and value over replacement player of 28.6. 5. Grant Hill. The Detroit Pistons selected Grant Hill with the 3rd overall pick in the 1994 NBA Draft, tasking him with rebuilding the team, after generations of success before him. In fact, Hill was considered the next Michael Jordan, because he made such an impact on the league from day one. He was even named Rookie of the Year for the 1994-1995 season. G-Money played 6 seasons for the Pistons, averaging 21.6 points, 7.9 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.3 steals, a 22.4 player efficiency rating, which is 2nd highest in franchise history, and 31 value over replacement player, 2nd best. 4. Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars had a 14-year NBA Hall of Fame career. He always wore a Detroit Pistons uniform, and won back-to-back championships in 1989 and 1990. Dumars was Finals MVP in 1989, and led the Bad Boys to defeat the Los Angeles Lakers with 27.3 points, and 6.0 assists per game. Broadway Joe ranks 2nd in franchise history in points, that's 16,401, 2nd in assists, 4,612 assists, 3rd in steals, 902 to be specific, and 3rd in win shares, 86.2 to be exact. 3. Bill Laimbeer. Bill Laimbeer is one of the most hated players in NBA history. He may be the villain to NBA fans, but there's no denying that he was one of the greatest players in Pistons history. Especially with his dirty play, and his do-whatever-it-takes-to-win mentality. Lambs currently ranks in the top 5 in the franchise in points, 12,665 points, rebounds, 9,430 rebounds, blocks, that's 857 rebounds, win shares, 91.4 to be exact, and value over replacement player of 28.1. 2. Bob Lanier. Bob Lanier might be the most talented player to ever wear a Detroit Pistons uniform. The 6 feet 11 inches, 250-pound center, was a threat both offensively and defensively. In 10 seasons with the team, he averaged 22.7 points, 11.8 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 2.0 blocks, and 1.2 steals per game, and posted a player efficiency rating of 22.8, best in franchise history. These are elite numbers. Lanier is one of the greatest players of all time to never win a championship ring. 1. Isaiah Thomas. Perhaps the greatest player in Detroit Pistons history is Isaiah Thomas. He spent 13 years of his career with this team. He was a 2-time NBA champion, and the 1989-90 Finals MVP, averaging 27.6 points, 7.0 assists, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.6 steals per game. Thomas is the franchise's all-time leader in points, assists, steals, and value over replacement player. Like it or not, Zeke was a great, tremendous player. Alright guys, this is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.